Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope you're doing amazing. Today, we're going to be talking about my Sephora recommendations, if that's something you'd be interested in. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Audrey. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing down below before you leave. We talk about makeup over here. I'm just a mom who loves makeup, and that's what we do. And if you're returning, hi, hello, welcome. I love and appreciate you, and let's get started. All right, real quick, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. And if you're interested in anything that's on my face today, everything is always linked down in the description box. Some of those links are affiliated links, but that just gives me a small commission and it goes straight back into my channel. Thank you so, so much to everybody who's been using my links. I see you. I appreciate you. You are amazing. All right, so I put a poll up on my YouTube community tab asking you guys what kind of format you wanted to see for my Sephora sale recommendations. So the Sephora Fall 2023 sale should be starting today for Rouge members. So it starts for Rouge on October 27th, and then for everyone else, it starts October 31st. The code is TIMETOSAVE, and all that information is in the description box. You just click on the more, and then it drops it all down, and you can see everything that I put in there. So, and I work hard on those. They take a minute, so please go check out the description box. Okay. But yeah, you guys voted and you wanted to see my top holy grail products. And, you know, I was maybe going to do a top 10. I went back and forth on whether I wanted to do a video at all, because honestly, a lot of the products that I've been testing and trying and from my favorite brands are not from Sephora. So, I mean, I try a lot of makeup from Sephora. I am Rouge and I love Sephora. But like Lisa Eldridge, she's not at Sephora. Victoria Beckham, not at Sephora. Surratt, not at Sephora. And I'm really not going to mention a ton of Pat McGrath stuff because we all know Pat McGrath has way better sales on her website. And a lot of these brands have really good sales on their websites around this time because they know that, you know, it's all a game. It's all a game of who can make people buy from their websites. So make sure you check those websites out before you decide to shop the sale. But I absolutely love the Sephora sale. I mean, I've been perfecting my cart like everyone else for weeks and weeks. I just take stuff out, put stuff in. It's fun for me. It's like a game. So, but yeah, these are my tippity top recommendations for the Sephora sale. And you have probably heard me talk about these products multiple times before, but I think that's okay. You know, I think if I watch somebody that I love and they mention the same thing over and over, that means that they truly love it. If they mention it one time and like never talk about it again, yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of a red flag for me. Maybe they don't love it so much. So, yeah, we are going to talk about my activity top favorite products. I tried to keep it to 2 in every category, but yeah, let's get started. Okay, so primer wise, I have my top 2 to recommend here. This I would consider almost more of a skincare product. This is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. I love this. Get it on sale for sure. And it's like I put it on today before I put on my other primer recommendation, which is still my favorite, the Lancome Priming Serum 24-Hour Hydrating Solid Smoothing Primer. This, I mean, I'm wearing both of them today. They make your face, like, they make a really good base for makeup. This one I wear alone if I'm wearing a more mattifying foundation because it really does add a lot of luminosity but smooth your face out. Absolutely love this. Like I said, I am wearing them both today, so you can use them together. But this one I like to use if I am using more of a radiant foundation because it makes for a really good smooth canvas and it's hydrating. I feel like this is the most underrated product. I don't hear anybody talking about this, and I think that it's amazing. It's so, so good. It feels great on my skin. Top 2 primer recommendations. Super worth the money. These are the products that if I didn't have them, I would run out and buy them. If somebody came in and like went through my collection and stole my pieces, I would go and buy these immediately. They are that good. So, foundation wise, my top 2 recommendations for foundation right now are the Haus Labs foundation. Oh my goodness. I have fallen so hard head over heels for this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful foundation. I even recently compared it to my Lisa Eldridge foundation, and it didn't beat my Lisa Eldridge foundation. They are my top two. Like, this is top two with Lisa Eldridge, because I like them for different reasons and different things, but this is it. This is my top foundation from Sephora, period. It is so good. I have mine in the shade. Oh, this is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation in the shade 040 Fair Neutral. The packaging is immaculate. It's very heavy and beautiful, but the product inside is very skin smoothing and a radiant finish. It's a perfect everyday foundation. I love it for that. Lisa Eldridge is more of my special occasion foundation, and this is like an everyday, gorgeous for filming. I love this so much. Okay, my other foundation recommendation from Sephora is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. This is my favorite stick foundation at the moment. It's absolutely gorgeous, so smoothing, and makes your just is so perfecting. Not super full coverage. I have mine in the shade too, and it's just easy. It's fast and easy, and I love that. I mean, a stick foundation, definitely up my alley, and this one looks incredible on the skin. These are amazing. My top two recommendations. You can't go wrong. If you have skin like me, I am 28 years old. I have dry skin. I have quite a bit of texture on my face, kind of bumps. I've always had them. Oh, and I have a lot of redness that I want to cover, like a lot. If you've seen my demos, you know. So I do like a little bit more of a full coverage, and I have freckles that, you know, it does look nice if you can kind of see my freckles sometimes. But yeah, I don't have a ton of wrinkles. I do have forehead lines that I do pay attention to, and those foundations look immaculate with all of those issues that I have going on. Okay, so my top two concealer recommendations. This one I've talked about many, 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 many times, and I still 110% recommend it. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have mine in the shade Light 1 Chantilly. Incredible for foundation, for acne, excuse me, for underneath foundation, on top of acne, on top of foundation, on top of acne. It covers up your acne so well. I have hormonal breakouts, and this is my lifesaver. I already have a backup of it, so I don't need to pick one up the Sephora Sale, but man, oh man, oh man. I mean, I made a dent in it. I still haven't hit pan. I try a lot of stuff, but this is my holy grail. Has been for a very long time. Nothing's beat it out yet. It's just so good. And my other top concealer recommendation is the Tower 28, what's it called? Serum Concealer. I have mine in the shade BH. This is the lightest neutral shade. That's usually where I go with concealer. I like it to be a little bit more brightening. This is, it has completely beat out every other concealer that I've tried. This is amazing. It is the most hydrating, smoothing, all the buzzwords. Looks incredible under the eyes. It covers. It's a full coverage. It just like, when I blend it out, it just keeps blending. Like, it just keeps going. I love it so much. Absolutely incredible. This, I've heard so many people recommend this. I've been watching, Sephora recommendation videos for the last week. And this one people talk about because it is that good. People love it because it is that good. So, so good. Worth the try if you have dry skin. I don't know how it's going to work with oily skin, but dry skin, so good. Okay. After concealer is powder. Now, the one Pat McGrath item that I would recommend, maybe if you want to pick something up from the Sephora Sale and not deal with like Pat McGrath shipping, or sometimes her deals are better if you like have a ton of things you want to buy versus just one thing. The one thing I recommend from Pat McGrath, my top favorite product at the moment, is the Pat McGrath Lab Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. I have mine in the shade Light, and this is the best blurring under eye powder. Like, oh, it's good. It's really, really good. It blurs amazing. It looks incredible under the eyes. The one thing, if you want to pick, one thing up from Pat McGrath from the sale, this. So good. That's my pressed powder pick. My loose powder pick is the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. This is the loose powder. I have mine in the shade Mousseline Pastel with the green and the purple and the pinky purple, lighter purple, and the blue. And it looks absolutely amazing under the eyes. See, I don't really have a powder that I set my whole face with. I have dry skin, so I really don't like to set my whole face. And if I need to, like, that's usually not the foundation for me. So this is amazing. It is a little bit more expensive. It is Givenchy. Buy it during the sale, but seriously, try it. If you've been thinking about it, try it. This has put Givenchy on the map for me. I want to try more products because this is incredible. It is so smoothing. It is like, I don't usually pull for loose powders because I don't want the fuss. I'm not about that. But this is the one loose powder that I will use because it is worth the fuss. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. All right. After powders, we're going to do contours. Contours. So, top favorite cream contour I have spoken about many, many a times is the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick. Now, if you want to pick up anything from Westman Atelier, I always recommend waiting for the Sephora sale because, that's when I pick up my Westman Atelier stuff is during the sale. It's twice a year, but Westman Atelier is very expensive. And I mean, the packaging is amazing and it is definitely a moment, but it is expensive. This contour stick is amazing. It is the best contour stick. I love it. I love the color. It's really, really good. Yeah, best from Sephora. I have really been loving my Kevyn Aucoin, but that is also not from Sephora. So I love this. They are, I mean, they're both immaculate, but this is really, really good. Blends amazing. So good. Pick it up during the sale. And then a powder contour. So that's my cream pick. This is my powder pick. I picked this up. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Sculpt in the shade S400 Precious Latte. This is a powder contour. And there's not a ton. There's not a ton of like really good powder contours. I forgot I have this funny shirt on. There's not a I haven't tried a lot that I really enjoy, but this one, it is a really good powder contour. The color is wonderful. It's mixed with all the eyeshadows I have on my fingers. But this is a really good powder option. If you're more into powders and not so much creams, this I love. I love to top my creams with powders, and this is an amazing contour product. So Makeup Forever, they do really good contour products. Their face products are amazing for Makeup Forever. Okay, bronzer time. My top two bronzers are, I've talked about them so many times, but they really are worth the money. Pick them up during the sale. Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. I have mine in the shade Light. This is the bronzer I'm wearing today because it is a bronzer that I'm wearing almost every day. It has moved up. It's my top. It's my top favorite cream bronzer. I prefer it a little bit more than the NARS. They're both really good, but this one, I like the color, I think, just a little bit more than the NARS. And this one is like the most user-friendly, buildable formula for bronzer because I can go kind of heavy-handed with bronzer. And this one I know will help me and do me some favors in that department. I think that if you're looking for a good bronzer, the shade Light is perfect for my skin tone. It's not too orange, not too red, really good neutral color. I love this cream bronzer from Makeup by Mario. So good. On the bougier end of things, this is the Gucci Eclat Powder Debut Eclat Soleil bronzing powder. I have mine in the shade 01. And this is, I can't believe how much I love this. I have seen a lot of people talk about this too, this Sephora sale season. And this is amazing, absolutely incredible, worth the money 100%. Like, oh my goodness. I just scraped it. I'm sorry, Gucci. Come on. Okay. So there's a little brush that comes with it that I've never actually used because that's a little ridiculous. But the powder inside, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Blends like a dream. The softest, smoothest. I don't know what Gucci does to their powders, but it's good. So good. Worth the money. Amazing color for my skin tone. It's more of like a rosy neutral than like orange or yellow. It's so good. I love it. It's a little bit more expensive because it's Gucci, so I would recommend it during the sale. If you've been thinking about it, you should pick it up. It's so good. Blush time. Okay, my cream blush is the top tippity top blush that I've talked about 100 times, but still is the best. This is the Patrick Ta for the Face Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in the shade She's Blushing. Now, you don't have to pick up this shade. This is my top favorite shade still to this day. But if you find a shade that you love, you definitely should pick it up. I have She's So LA and She's Flushed and She's Blushing. And all three of the face palettes that he's come out with for the last 3 years, I think, is that 3? Wow, dang. So yeah, 3 years worth of his blushes, and they are all incredible. I don't know why they're so good, but the cream and the powder mixed together is amazing. It's amazing. Try it. Seriously, try it during a sale. I think you're going to love it. It's so good. It's so good. The Gucci blush is my powder blush pick because this is absolutely incredible. This is the Blush Debut in Cheek and Eye Powder. Oh, I've never used it on my eyes. Luminous Matte in the shade 05 Rosy Beige. I mean, you can use blush on your eyes. But this is my favorite powder blush. It looks absolutely incredible. I prefer creams, and this is a powder. And it looks like a cream. It blends and melts into your skin like nobody's business. It's so good. A little bit more expensive because it's Gucci, so try it during the sale. I mean, but the packaging is such a moment. It's amazing. It's so good. If you can find a color you love, yes, this. If you're my skin tone, I would super recommend Rosy Beige. Like, look at it. Goes with everything. So good. So good. Highlighters. My top favorite liquid highlighter is the Westman Atelier Liquid Super Loaded in Peau de Pêche. This I have raved and raved about. I'm pretty sure I've got some people to purchase it because it is that good. It is the most skin-like, I woke up like this highlighter. I love it just a little bit more than the cream Westman Atelier. And because it's Westman Atelier, I think you should try it during the sale because it is a little bit expensive. To get a little bit of money off of it is a good deal. So, yep. It's amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Looks, if you're my skin tone, Peau de Pêche, I know they have other colors. I'm sure the other colors are just as amazing. This is an incredible highlighter formula. And you can use it as a multi-use underneath makeup. Like, it's so good. I love the packaging. I love it. It's beautiful. So good. Super worth the money. My favorite powder highlighter is, I'm not a huge fan of powder highlighters, but I do really like this one. I like this one the most. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter in Moonlit Glow. I love this highlighter. It is my favorite powder highlighter. And, the pan spins, okay? I think she could have done a better job with, like, making it stick better in the pan. But, come on, like, that product is worth it. It's worth it. I love it so much. I know she has more colors than this, and this is just incredible. It's so beautiful on the face. It shines a lot. Not as natural as the Westman Atelier. This is way more of a metallic, shiny highlight, but it doesn't accentuate any texture. It's gorgeous. It's so good. I love this color. I love it. Powder-wise, that's the best. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about face palettes. Yeah, face palettes. My top 2 face palettes I've mentioned many, many a times, and other influencers have too. So, I think if we're all mentioning it, that means you should maybe try it. That's what I like. When I pick out my cart, that's what I do. I go through videos and I'm like, okay, if these people all say it's worth it, it's probably worth it. So this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Jellyfish Palette. I absolutely love this jellyfish palette. I love it more than the elephant that I picked up last year. I use it all the time. It's super fast, easy. The powders are exquisite. They are so good. They look amazing on the face. I heard somebody call this like a topper palette. Like, it's like, I think that's a really good way to describe it. The powders are not super pigmented, and it's more like to frost your face, to top everything off with. I think if you use it in that way, you will not be disappointed. I love it. I love this so much. It makes me absolutely super happy, and these are not cheap. So during the sale, I would super recommend you check it out. There's like 3 different versions. The jellyfish is the one that I would prefer for my skin tone, so I love it. I love this so much. The Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette. Oh my goodness. I've spoken about this. I love this. It's incredible for a super fast, easy look. The highlighter is beaming, super beaming. The blush is a cream and super gorgeous. And the eyeshadows say inner corner transition crease, outer corner smoke. So it's easy. You don't have to think about it very much. I would recommend checking this out. I love this. So good. Okay, let's do, next is eyeshadow. All right, eyeshadow wise, my top 2 recommendations for the Sephora sale are, if you've been watching any of my eyeshadow ranking videos, you might have a good guess. So the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 palette. This came out, and I have mentioned in past previous videos that I think people skipped on this because it is not the most exciting thing, but I like this more than the Makeup by Mario. I love this. I think that if we're thinking about Makeup by Mario, maybe check this one out, watch some reviews, because this one is incredible. I would recommend this one. I love it so much. It is a little bit more expensive, so I would get it on sale. Has the black cream and the brown cream, the cool tones and the warm tones, like both. Yes. Pick it up, check it out. I love it. It's incredible. The mattes blend themselves. Like, it's so good. Check that one out. All right, my other eyeshadow recommendation is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. This is amazing, incredible, and I like this more than the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. So I know everyone's talking about that one, raving about it because it came back in stock, which is kind of a mean trick if you ask me. I really don't like limited edition as it is, so to bring it back like that, but anyways, this is incredible. So good, so beautiful, blendable. The eyeshadows are amazing. If you can get 20% off, I would recommend purchasing it during the Sephora sale. But Natasha Denona, you can always use my code and get 50% off at the website. If you're not a Rouge member and you're VIB, or Insider, and you only get 10% off, I would recommend going to the website and using my code because, that'd be awesome. But yes, this is amazing. I super recommend this. Incredible. So good. So super, absolutely wonderful. Works for everybody. Amazing. Okay, mascaras. My top 2 mascaras are the best, in my opinion. This is the Benefit Fan Fest mascara. This is quickly moved to the top. I have seen lots of people recommend this because it is incredible. The wand is amazing. It helps curl my lashes. It's easy to get off. It's good. It's really good. I love it. I love it a lot. I'm using this one today and the Lancome Lash Idol. This has been my holy grail for a really long time. I love Lancome mascaras. You should definitely check it out. It looks amazing. It really grips every lash. It just is so good. It's good. So good. I already have a backup, but I might pick up another backup because mascaras don't last very long. These are amazing. Top mascara recommendations. Check them out. Okay. Lips. We're on to lips, and I don't have as many lip recommendations because, since I've discovered Lisa Eldridge, I have a really hard time trying other lipsticks. And I would really recommend, I would personally purchase a Lisa Eldridge lipstick at full price, then go and purchase anything else like on sale at Sephora. Unless I want to try a different formula. But yeah, I think that Lisa Eldridge just does lips amazing, immaculately. So these are my top Sephora picks, but keep that in mind. Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. Absolutely incredible. So good. I have 4 colors. I have Iconic Nude, Pillow Talk, the Love Trap, and Savage Rose. These are amazing. At Sephora, Charlotte Tilbury is my favorite, lip liner wise and lipstick wise. I have 5 of her lipsticks because I do really love this formula. If I have more than one, you know I love the formula. I have Nude Romance, Pillow Talk, Very Victoria, Catwalking, and the Blossom Red. So I absolutely think if you're not sure where to go lipstick wise, lip liner wise, Charlotte Tilbury knows how to do lips. I think that Charlotte Tilbury and Lisa Eldridge are my favorite for lip products. So those are my top recommendations, lip liner and lipstick wise. Okay, these are my top picks for lip gloss formulas. I really don't have very many lip wise. Let me know down in the comments, what are your picks for the Sephora Sale lip liner, lipstick, and lip gloss wise. But these are my recommendations. This is the Fenty Beauty Heat formula. This is my favorite formula of lip gloss, pretty much, except for Lisa Eldridge, like that comes to mind, you know. I absolutely love these. I have mine in the shade Hot Cherry and the shade Fenty Glow Heat. So these are plumping. They are spicy feeling. I love how they feel. They aren't super intense, but they're there. Like, they tingle. And they smell so good. They smell like spicy peaches. I absolutely love the smell of them. I love the shades I have. I really want to pick up the clear one. I love these. If you're looking for a plumping lip gloss, I think this formula is immaculate. I love it. Okay, those are my top recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale. Are you going to shop the sale? Have you got your cart perfected? This video should go up the day that the Sephora sale starts for the Rouge members, which is me and a whole bunch of other people. So I wish you happy shopping. You know, make good choices. I think that at least me personally, I get really super excited for the sale, and just, you know, I hope that you purchase lots of items that you absolutely love. Do your research. But yeah, I hope that you find this video helpful. You take my thoughts into account. I try a lot of makeup. I love doing this. I love these videos. The last Sephora sale I did end up missing, which really bummed me out, but I remember actually purchasing, making my order, I think the day that my dad passed away. So the Sephora sale was happening and my mind was other places. But this one, I'm super excited to make this video. I really love these videos. It just gives me opportunity to tell you guys all about these products that I absolutely love, that I think are 100% worth the money. I do hope that if you decide to shop the sale, you decide to use my links down in the description box. You know, this is a really great time of year to help support your favorite creators, because it doesn't cost you any extra money to use those links, and it helps support people's families and dreams. And, you know, so I think that I think that you should, if you want to, definitely help support a creator that you love. But I think that's everything I'd like to mention. I've done a lot of talking. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up if you love videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Want to say hi? Say hi. Were you sleeping? I love you. I gotta finish. Oh.